Hey guys, Max here. You know, today's one of those days when I just want to talk about so damn many things, but I don't want to bore you to death. Too late, already did it. Let's start with this whole Iranian piece of shit. We've got a president who bombed the hell out of them, attacked them, and drew a line in the sand. Then he drew another line, and another, and another. Now, when you look into it, you understand his lenience toward Iran was largely due to his fears of the economy. We've got midterms coming up in November, and if this economy is still in the shithouse, it might give Democrats an edge, because they're good at promising the moon, and people are good at being stupid enough to believe them. We'll have a chicken in every pot. My pot is still empty. So what do we have now? We have new talks. The Iranians say they've closed the Straits of Hormuz. Our energy department says ships are going through there like clockwork. All we know for sure is that when President Trump had come to a deal, not a very good deal, some parts of it that really sucked, like believing that Iran would promise not to advance their nuclear program. Yeah, right. Now the latest, Iran said they will allow international inspectors, UN inspectors, to inspect their programs. Problem again, they're walking out, they're walking in. We don't know what the results will be. All we know is, Mr. Trump, sir, respectfully, you need to get off your ass and either bomb them into submission and take over, or come to a slightly better deal, one that doesn't totally favor them and screw us. All right, that's Iran. I don't know everything that they know. They're privy to so many things I'm not privy to. I won't armchair quarterback. All I know is you got to win this thing or get out. That's obvious. You can't just hang fire. You can't just float around in the waiting and maybe pile, okay? All right, move along. How about this thing with Guthrie? Right, yeah, the lady was supposedly kidnapped, supposedly had a pacemaker cut out of her, supposedly was dragged away in the middle of the night. But the sheriff's department can't tell you shit. Police department can't tell you a damn thing. FBI has no idea what they're doing, what anybody else did. And there's been no exact ransom requirement. There's been no proof of life. It's been months now. Now here's an idea. Think about this. Janet Guthrie's daughter was a co-host on a morning TV show, and that show's ratings were flagging. They were going into the toilet, slowly but surely. And what if she got her mom out of town? What if mom was somewhere on the beaches of Belize, sipping on a cola, watching the waves roll in? That, when she was missing, disappeared, kidnapped, all of a sudden the show's ratings took an uptick. And then of course the young lady didn't go on the show for a few days. She came back. It was one of the highest viewed episodes they had. So what if she said, Mommy, I'm about to lose my job, help me? And Mommy said, okay, what do we do? She said, I'm going to ship your ass out of here, but I'll start by sending money to the Bank of Belize, wherever it really is, I don't know, so you can live on it handsomely. Mommy says, okay. Have the feds looked into the bank records? Have the feds looked to see if indeed that's the case? See, we don't know. We don't know. They don't know. No one's telling. My feeling is you're not going to find Janet Guthrie unless you look around some of the resorts in places like Belize, Bora Bora, places that welcome American dollars and not American snoops. That's a thought. All right, we talked about Iran. We talked about this. Let's go a step further, shall we? We live in a country where the Supreme Court recently announced that the ATF, slime balls, cannot deny people the right to own a firearm or to buy one based on drug use, on many kinds like marijuana. Okay, they can't do it. Slowly but surely, we're seeing our Second Amendment protected by such judgments. A new one coming before them is non-violent felons. Convicted felons who've done their time, who weren't violent in whatever crime they did, being allowed to own them. It's expected in the next session, the Supreme Court's going to say, hey, ATF, we're taking away a little bit more of your power, you grungy, greedy, grabbing bastards. They won't use that language. I would. But then again, I'm not a Chief Justice now, am I? No. I'm sitting in my happy place, peaceful, just enjoying life like, I love life. Let's see, what else can we talk about? How about Democrats and how they're always seeking the high ground when they're always doing the worst shit? I mean, how can you have the high ground when you favor LGBTQ, LSMFT, whatever the hell, freaks, guys who want to be gals, gals who want to be guys? How can you put, there is no high ground. That makes me crazy. Transgender bathrooms. We recently had a case, and this shows you just how crazy it gets. A father had two very small children, little girls, like 4 and 5 years old, and he took them into the women's bathroom. They had to go to the bathroom at the store. He took them in there, and some know-it-all whiny ass saw it and said, oh my God, man going in the women's bathroom, and called the police. Well, the man didn't get in trouble. His little girls took care of their business, and the employee who whined about it to the police lost his job. Isn't it nice to see that there is some form of justice left in this country? I think not enough justice left in this country. Oh, let's go to one more thing. Haircuts. Some of us don't need them as often. Finding a good barber. Oh man, my barber, right here in Garden City, Idaho, I forget his name, but it's called Uppercuts. I get a nice $10 haircut. I was 15 now, but still, that's a good haircut. I give him a 20 and I smile. I don't do it often because I ain't got much to do. Get back to that. Put my cover in place. Yes, in the Marine Corps, this is called not a cap, not a hat. No, this is called a utility cover. And that's what it is. So what have I talked about? Anything else? Traffic? No, I'm okay with traffic. I'm going to leave it right here because I'm coming up on 8 minutes. I just wanted to tell you how I feel because physically I'm on top of the world looking down on creation, having had a recent medical scare. You know what? When you almost die, when you're in danger of death, and you recover from it, it feels so damn good.